I thought Logan might bail. But I told him we'd bring more snacks this time. I have him figured out.
Why have I not heard of Crash Morgan? I know it's an older book, but this is exactly the kind of story I like.
My plan backfired. Thought choosing a weird book would drive people away.
Why would you do that?
More punch for the rest of us.
Can we start?
I am ready.
All right, Logan, I need to know. Why did you choose this book?
I'll tell you, just not yet. I want to hear what you thought of this book.
It was written in the 1940s, so I expected some repugnant attitudes and phrases. But it surprised me. The writing was simple, yet the story was deeper than it had any right to be.
What was your favorite part?
It's in the chapter where Crash and the princess escape the Zorgots. The next morning, they see the sun rise and Mars rising beside it. When the princess asks what the future holds and Crash just stares at Mars as it eclipses the sun, it gave me chills.
Is it just me, or do the stellar bodies represent their time together?
Absolutely. The time they have together is fleeting. I think this is where Crash first realizes there's no future for the two of them. Anyway, I think the moment gets lost when the Zorgots deploy their Null Stalkers.
I don't get why the robot dog didn't warn them. I thought it could talk.
Not until number 19, the minefields of the reticulates. It's a whole thing.
Got it. So, what's the idea with Crash's promise?
What about it?
When Crash apprehends Glaxogorp, they have a tense conversation in the back of the flypod. Crash says there's a way the Zorgots can leave the moon with everything they want, but the princess must take the throne. Then Crash vows that no queen of royal blood shall ever rule Deimos. Glaxogorp agrees, but why? Crash breaks the vow in the next chapter.
Glaxogorp agrees because all Zorgots know Crash never lies.
Isn't that the point? Crash cares so deeply for the princess that even a vow can be broken. And how does that tie into the Hydro gunfight at the top of the space scraper?
Really? You don't see it?
I do.
They're shapeshifters.
Who?
Crash and Glaxogorp.
No.
Yep.
But then, when do they...
The Hydro gunfight. Crash gets hit in the helmet and goes down. And what happens whenever Crash is unconscious?
The helmet changes color. Turns bronze like the suit.
Right. Then Glaxogorp pulls up on the rocket sled and takes Crash and the princess into custody. That's when they make the switch. Crash and Glaxogorp change form. But where do they stash the princess?
It is obvious. They put her in Crash's suit.
Exactly. Crash won't need it to survive because they're within the bubble city. So we get to the Deimos Council meeting. The princess refuses the throne and declares her love for Crash, who is the princess in Crash's suit. When they embrace, the false princess deactivates the Magna Manacles binding Crash. But Crash nabs the Star Scepter from the fake princess, activates the suit's Zoom vest, and smashes through the Monoculus.
So, if that's the actual princess, she escapes. But who is the false princess?
That's a shape-shifted Glaxogorp. Without the Star Scepter, Deimos can't crown their queen.
Right. She never wanted it, and the Zorgots definitely don't want it. Glaxogorp, posing as the princess, can steer Deimos away from war.
And when the fake Glaxogorp vows the Star Scepter shall be restored to the princess, that's actually Crash.
So Crash made 2 vows and broke neither of them. The cliffhanger with Glaxogorp chasing Crash's ship is actually Crash returning to the princess so they can escape Deimos.
You got it. They reveal the switcheroo at the beginning of number 6, Attack of the Intergalactic Space Weasels.
Clever. I like it more now. And that's where we'll call it for tonight.
So, Logan, why did you pick this book?
Because it's fun.
No other reason?
Every book doesn't need to be a teachable moment.
Fair enough.
My book was the best of them.
You have only been to 2 meetings.
Yeah, but you know I'm right.
I almost wish this book was a comic instead. I would have liked to see the Monoculus.
Hunter.
You did not mention a book for next time.
Yeah, with everything going on, I'm gonna put book club on a hiatus. Until things are less apocalyptic.
I hope we come back to this in the future.
Same here. Books are a gourmet meal for thought. Not to call anyone out, but you just can't feed your mind gristle.
It would be a shame if Nico heard you say that.
Nice try. She knows what I think of her taste in movies. Besides, I said it to her face last week.
What did she say?
Don't make me magic all your books into screenplays. Unpublished screenplays. In the face of a threat like that, I'm not too proud to admit I backed down. Actually, I need to thank you for sticking around since the beginning. For all your help with Carol.
Of course.
I don't get close to many people. I never get into relationships. That's not a rule I ever break. But I did with Carol. Beyond all the reasons, I find her amazing. Do you know why?
You are into her because she can kick your ass.
That's exactly it.
Really? I was joking.
I'm not. Vampires fight dirty. They'll kill whoever you love just because they can. If they really want you to suffer, they'll turn your true love into one of them. That's why dating me is a death sentence, and I refuse to put that weight on anyone. But can you imagine some pissant vampire trying to chow down on Captain Marvel? First, his fangs would snap off on contact with her skin. Then she'd just chuck it into space. No hiding from the sun out there. There's no way they can ever touch her. But it's not just that.
It is you. She is safe from you.
Yeah. I never break my rule because I know deep down there's a chance I could lose control. But with Carol, hell, she could hold me over her head till I was myself again. Wouldn't even break a sweat.
I am so sorry to hear that.
Please don't. I have no sympathy for the monster inside me, and neither should you. This isn't really about me.
It is about everybody else?
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you joined me for all of this. Maybe next time the world is ending, I'll start a sparring club.
A sparring club? Is that just training with a fancy name?
You saw right through me. You leaving?
In a bit.
Same. You calling it?
That is it for me.
Later then.
My symbiote's giant tongue lets us taste more flavors. Not in a creepy way. Pale skin goes with everything.
When was the last time you took a break?
I have been in slumber for a few good centuries.
Fair point. Not sure I would count that as a vacation.
It was a haunted sleep, full of ghastly visions.
Sounds restful. And now our 9 to 5 is stopping your mom from 86ing the world. Well, that is why I'm already planning a pretty great R&R when all of this is over. Someplace warm with an endless supply of those tiny drink umbrellas. But I'm open to suggestions.
From me?
Who else? I'm not leaving you behind.
Tell me more about these accessories. Do they protect your beverage from rain? Are there more like them?
Sure. Some of them even hold a small selection of drinks and snacks. How cool is that? Who would have thought I would be excited to go on a vacation with my enemy's kid? No offense.
None was taken.
So, your game?
How can I say no?
Perfect, because I wasn't taking no for an answer. Ah, I just love it when a plan comes together. Especially one that involves you, Hunter.
Yo, it's good to see you.
The legend walks among us.
Who's a good girl? It is my Charlie girl.
What is it like to have a tap?
How's it going, boss? I feel like I could automate this process and take myself out of the loop here. Is that a challenge? This is some of my best work. Always a pleasure.
Secrets from my symbiote. It never sleeps.
No pain, no gain. Not everyone wants my advice, but they're gonna get it either way.
Wait to see how this goes down.
Peace.
Why do you think vampire?
If you can beat Carol in a straight fight, I'll let you skip training. Good luck with that.
I'm here if you need me.
Always good to explore your surroundings.
Hydra forces in this area are causing trouble. Let's take them down.
I will make it quick. I am still the prize. Sheer numbers won't save you now. Lilith herself could not best me. What makes you think you will fare any better?
Don't let up. The more you take down here, the less we have to deal with later.
Your actions set the tone for all of us.
Serve until the end.
Not enough.
For Hydra!
Reinforcements on approach.
Have nothing to fear.
It is good to be back in the fight.
You've still got some time. Tear them to shreds.
Don't worry, I'm here to help.
Much appreciated.
Do not bother running. I feel more like myself every day. too weak for this fight.
These fools can't handle you.
By her command!
I must have angered them.
Time to rethink.
Looks like they have help. Still they persist.
Time is almost up. Do as much as you can. These cretins can't hope to stop you.
Can't say I feel bad about that one.
That's some move.
Tracking movement.
Target. Still time to run away, but you better get going.
We've done it. Excellent work.
Buenazua. Hey, hey, Hunter.
Do people use ketchup as fake blood?
Am I the only one who can see the difference?
You are good at taking risks that pay off.
I am not used to people treating me with such kindness.
Heads up, Hunter.
Care for a drink, Hunter?
I thought you only drank blood.
Oh, there is a time and place for everything. I need blood to survive, but every now and then I like to experiment with something new.
What is on today's menu?
I'm not sure. It came out of one of Dr. Strange's bottles. All I know is it's blue and it tastes like moonlight. And lemons.
Are you in the habit of sipping mysterious cocktails?
Well, you could say that. An untested cocktail of my own design once gave me fantastic powers. And what is life worth if you cannot risk it?
I know how you feel. I once drank a potion that contained a wizard's severed toe.
I see. And did the concoction have magical properties?
It made my legs tingle.
Delightful. Come back to me when even the marrow in your bones aches. Then you may understand why I risked it all. I would never have won a Nobel Prize if I hadn't taken a few chances.
They award Nobel Prizes for chance-taking?
Yes. Well, no. Well, sort of. Who could say the story of human progress is built on the backs of those who dared to venture into the unknown?
Civilization is built by those who were strong enough to survive.
Maybe we are saying the same thing. Those who lead must be strong of body and of mind.
Can I ask you a personal question, Doctor? Do you ever regret the risks you took to experiment on yourself?
A risk is not a risk if it does not hold the potential for regret.
Then I hope that we do not regret tomorrow.
I don't think you can say something like that without a drink in your hand.
Then pass over one of those unlabeled bottles. I feel like taking a risk.
You live dangerously. I like that.
Doctor Strange is fascinating. His magic is incredibly powerful.
Do your thing.
I just hope you brought me something interesting.
No challenge worthy of my
An artifact this powerful is a truly rare find.
So, how's the whole saving the world thing going? This is some of my best work. How long did you say you were exposed to this thing? It's probably fine. Later.
Good day, Hunter.
Fascinating.
Good work.
All right, then.
I have some words to contribute. Nice to see you. You really aren't what I expected.
How so?
Agatha and Caretaker told so many stories. The idea of you was nearly beyond imagining, but the actual you, rather normal.
Everyone tells me that. I think they oversold the memory of me.
If so, it wasn't by much. It shouldn't be this easy. I always pictured a gulf between us.
The other Midnight Suns only had good things to say about you. I looked forward to meeting you.
I'm sorry it was under such negative circumstances.
The real you. I do not hold Lilith's control against you. You should not hold it against yourself, either.
This is nice. It feels better than I deserve.
No, it is exactly what you deserve.
And that is?
A chance.
Such an amazing time.
We've seen what those rift charges can do. You can't allow Hydra to detonate them here.
So they're all looking at me for some reason.
Just focus on destroying the charges. Hydra has enough warm bodies to overwhelm you eventually.
We hear you. I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. Your time has come. Hail them. Leave some for the rest of us.
Done with.
Now that was something.
We can win!
Follow my lead. That's the spirit. Fresh meat coming in. Don't waste the opportunity.
They have not lost interest. Many before you have tried and failed.
About time! Really getting good at that. Step right up and jaw straight.
Maybe it's time you quit this racket.
The light will carry you onward.
That's one of those homeopathic deals.
Hydra! Enough work to try that.
She bolsters our numbers.
You know what to do.
They are set on coming after me.
I'm tough, not invincible.
You had your chance to
Taking practice.
That's one charge down. But you're not out of the woods yet.
Let us see if they have an answer for this.
How long have you been waiting to do that?
Another Hydra operation foiled. I'll never get tired of hearing that.
Nice work out there, bub. How's Ileana doing? She fitting in?
Why do you ask?
She had a hard time making friends at Xavier's school. Outside of class, she mostly stayed in her room. Doesn't seem that way here.
The Midnight Suns have been good for her. She has really come into her own.
Good. Thought as much. Always thought Xavier's wasn't the best place for her. Going from the Queen of Hell to the new kid in school wasn't easy.
Queen of Limbo.
Yeah, whatever. Smells like the devil's prostate. It's hell enough for me. Now that's something I can use.
Pale skin goes with everything, but black is best.
feeling all right?
What is it like to have a tan?
Peter, I just want to say, you know.
You've been incredibly patient with me, Hunter. I think it's time for me to tell you the truth.
It sounds very ominous when you put it that way.
As we've discussed before, I'm not used to opening up. But it's important that you know how I work. My emotions influence the weather. If I'm angry enough, I can cause the air around me to turn into gusts of wind. If I'm sad, the clouds will fill with water and cause rain. Do you notice a pattern?
You have only mentioned negative feelings influencing negative weather patterns.
So, you see my dilemma.
Is it only bad emotions?
Not usually. But since those are what I feel most deeply, it tends to be.
Wow. That is intense. How do you deal with it?
Practice.
That does not sound like a way to live.
It is if it keeps my loved ones and my team safe. I need to exercise precise control over my emotions, or else I risk their lives.
I am sorry.
Don't pity me, Hunter. I may not be as old as you, but I've learned to manage. Isn't that all we can do?
I agree. We are given one life, and we do with it what we will.
Not only that, but we choose how to hone our powers, and how we react to their quirks. We can't be passive.
Thank you for sharing this with me. I know it was difficult for you.
You deserve to know. Now I just need a lesson in letting go.
Letting go of your need for control?
Easier said than done, right? Control has always been a constant for me. I can control my feelings if I pause and take a breath. I can control how my team perceives me. I can control the weather. The weather does not control me. Any advice?
There is no rush. Just take your journey day by day.
What if I'm impatient?
Then I will be here to remind you that it is not a race.
Well said. Let's see if I can produce some of that kindness for myself. It isn't every day that I'm vulnerable. I appreciate your willingness to stick by me.
We are a team. Of course I am going to be here.
Never change, Hunter.
Know what?
Come on. You know.
I really don't.
Trying to say thank you, you goon. You know, for all your help with my research. Couldn't have done this without you.
Oh, thanks, Eddie. Glad I could help.
Of course. You're welcome.
Wait, I'm welcome? Weren't you just thanking me?
Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony, and how may I assist you today? Another Magic Mystery Box. I used to This is some of my best work. Don't forget to write.
What are you doing out here, Wanda?
Was feeling nostalgic and wanted to visit some old haunts. This is where it all started, you know. Where Agatha decided to take me under her wing and teach me all the magic tricks I wasn't supposed to know.
I had a similar experience.
You did?
Yes. This is where Agatha showed me how to use the Word of Power.
When did she do that?
It must have been centuries ago now. I cannot remember exactly.
She always believed in you, you know. Talked about you all the time. There was a lot of pressure to live up to your legend.
Wanda, what was Agatha teaching you exactly?
I'm not so sure you want to know. or I want to tell you.
There is no reason to be scared of telling me, Wanda. I am on your side.
Okay, here it goes. Agatha thought I could prevent the Midnight Sun. Prevent the prophecy.
She said that?
I think she was training me to be you.
Wait. Do you mean to say she was training you to be the Hunter? To be me?
Basically, yes.
I'm sorry the weight of stopping the Midnight Sun was put on your shoulders. You did not deserve that.
And I couldn't handle it either. Luckily for me, and the world, my girl Nico managed to resurrect you. So, it's not all left to me to screw up. And believe me, Hunter, I would have screwed it up. I haven't even been able to trust myself enough to go back to the library and continue my studies. I don't want anyone else to end up like Agatha.
If Agatha was here, I am sure she would want you to continue your study of the magical arts and grow your power.
Well, she's not here because of my power. So I think I'll pass.
Let me help you work through your fears and become more comfortable standing in your power.
You would do that for me?
When I am done with you, Wanda, your knowledge of the arcane will surpass even Dr. Spooky himself.
All right, deal. Just don't say I didn't warn you.
Good girl, Charlie.
Hunter. Time to take it to the next level. Not everyone wants my advice, but they're gonna get it either way. I think we've got something for everyone. peace.
It was us.
See you around.
I think Dahlia might be hiding with the Morlocks.
The Morlocks?
Mutants who live in the tunnels beneath the city, and who stay away from the X-Men. There's a homeless encampment by an entrance to the Morlock tunnels. Vampires have attacked it 3 times this week.
That cannot be a coincidence. Do you think the vampires are hunting this child?
I don't know. The city's most vulnerable population is being erased, mutants and humans alike, disappearing from shelters, off the streets.
The vampires go after anyone the world would not miss.
Or even notice.
Until now.
Save everyone you can, and keep your eyes open for Dahlia.
I am looking.
Me too. I just don't like what I see. This should be over soon. The city's unhoused population. These depraved creatures have no shame.
They do not seem to feel anything at all. Only their hunger drives them.
And yet they're still on the trail of Dahlia, with these people caught in their wake.
Then you're in the right place. At the very least, you can deny the vampires their next meal.
Watch close.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
I will deliver you from her grasp.
Maybe you should teach me that one.
Leave some for the rest of us.
to the sky!
I am impressed.
This is what you do. Are you prepared?
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. You were too weak for this fight. Even in a city as renowned as New York, these people have still been left behind.
The lack of empathy is not unique to this city, or this time. Society often turns its back on those who are different.
And those with unusual abilities are even more likely to be shunned.
Yes, we've all felt it in one way or another. Maybe it should be that way.
Your mother abandons you.
The elements empower me. The forces of nature conspire against you.
Now that was something.
We're fortunate these are resourceful people. Most of them must have escaped before things got bad.
To survive like this, they must always be looking over their shoulders.
Let us hope that is what happened.
Who's next? You kissed a mother with that mouth?
We are being watched.
Let them watch. Give them no cause to fear us.
Shh. It's all right. You'll be as good as new.
Dahlia?
Aurora? What are you doing here?
I tried to find you at the orphanage, but...
But what?
It seemed you were in distress. I wanted to help.
I'm not the one who needs help. Look around you. I can do more here than wearing a fancy yellow suit. The Morlocks took me in. They just welcomed me into their family. But now someone is trying to tear our family apart.
I am so sorry.
No, you're not. You say you're all about protecting mutants, but it's only the ones who live in that mansion. You don't even see people like us.
That's not true.
What happened here?
We were attacked by creatures. We don't know what they are or what they want. Most of us fled after the last attack. Some are too wounded to move. I just need more time to heal them.
What can we do?
You really want to help? Stop those things from killing my family.
These vampires are truly stockpiling victims. There is something much greater at work here.
As if their torment of these people was not enough.
It is never enough. There always seems to be a darker purpose waiting to reveal itself.
At least it keeps us busy.
Now that was something.
I'm still in my prime. Here it comes. Give the mother my regards in hell.
We will move as one.
They're gonna remember that.
Elements bow to me. yourself.
We will not fail. As she
Hardly a scratch.
The mother has many children.
These Why have I not seen them before?
These swords have been home to all kinds.
They've survived by avoiding unnecessary attention. And much like their counterparts on the surface, many people do not want to see them.
The modern world continues to supply. This shall be of great help.
Let me light your way.
I will return the favor when I can.
Forever in service.
Your fate was already sealed. We must find these other victims Dahlia mentioned. Who knows what suffering they have experienced at the hands of these vampires?
There are endless tunnels here. It will not be easy.
Feel my call.
Never seen that before.
I am impressed.
I'm sure the Morlocks will be grateful, in their own quiet way.
Dahlia! It's over. You're safe.
Thank you, Aurora. And the rest of you. We're not used to people looking out for us.
Is there anything else we can do?
No, we'll be all right. I've healed the others. We'll move where they can't find us.
Dahlia, you don't have to be alone. The X-Men would welcome you.
Thanks, but I'm not alone. And I can't abandon my family for yours.
All right. And if you ever need me,
You'll be the first we call.
Goddess be with you. All of you.